the last day of your Epic Happiness Challenge is to take off your mask. Oftentimes we hide ourselves behind different things about our personality and how we do stuff because we are hiding from the world around us. And you know, when you're not in that place of self-love, you often, you know, you just want to hide your perceived flaws from the world. And so, and this was inspired by, I met with Courtney yesterday. So Courtney, who's in the group and on the page, she lives, turns out, right down the road from me. So she came over and did a reading at my house, and that was really fun to have somebody like right in front of me. And we were having a conversation about, for her it was hair, and for me it was heels and makeup. Excuse me. So the way that I hid my perceived flaws is that I would rarely, unless I was just in one of those I don't give a fuck moments, which were actually good, I would rarely leave the house without being fully made up, dressed to the nines, 6-inch heels, every day, all day. I was teaching at a community college and I wore 6-inch heels every day. They called me the shoe lady at school. And I have killer bomb ass shoes. I still have them. But the thing is that when I started to change my life, like I stopped focusing on all of that and just started focusing on myself and getting happier and loving myself more. Number one, I was at home all the time, so why bother? And the second thing was, like, I'm just like, you know what? These fucking shoes are hurting my feet. Like, why I want to do that? So my youngest daughter of my first group of kids graduated from high school a few weeks ago, and you know, I'm dressing up to go to the graduation and I have on heels, but I put my flip-flops in my bag. And I was just thinking, like, why the hell did I ever do this? Like, this is fucking killer. But that's a huge thing for me. For me to be on live with not a stitch of makeup on, my hair is usually messed up or I wrap it up, like, that's huge for me, because I thought that my only value was beauty. And so I would try to hide any flaws that I thought, like these baggy little eyes and crow's feet that are coming out, like makeup to the nines, just to make myself feel better, because I didn't want people to see that about me and then reject me. So that was my mask. My shoes were my mask. When you wear 6-inch heels, you feel fucking powerful and people approach you differently. But the thing is, the shoes are not my power. I am my power. So I can go to the grocery store just like this, and I'll be walking in like, okay, I'm safe. Like, nobody's gonna mess with me because I'm hagging out today. And people do still approach me, and it's not because of anything else other than I have that good energy, and people feel it, and they don't even know what they're feeling. They just feel like they have to say something to you. They need to interact with you because you have that good energy. So everybody's mask is different. So for me, it was makeup, shoes, that whole thing. Some people don't wear makeup as their mask. I'm not even gonna go there, you know? So maybe if that is your thing, like you're trying to make yourself invisible, then maybe removing your mask would be to actually doll up. You know what your thing is. Some people wear big baggy clothes because they're uncomfortable with their body, but they really want to wear that cute fitted dress with the belt because it's so cute, but they won't allow themselves to do it. So take off that mask. Wear what the fuck you want to wear. If you have, like, if you go out and you do the like resting bitch face thing so people don't fuck with you, smile and see what happens. So whatever that mask is, that thing that you hide behind, and you know what it is. For some people, it's intellect. I used to be like that too. Somebody got in my face and wanted to start like having a debate with me, or was trying to change my mind about something. Man, I'm gonna use my education, my big ass vocabulary, and I'm gonna make you feel stupid for even approaching me with that. So I don't get on here and talk about, I could use big words all day long, but I get on here and I talk like I talk because I want to be real with you guys. I'm happy enough with myself that I don't need all that bullshit. I'm just here to be happy, and I want you to be happy. Take off the mask. So whatever it is for you, you know what it is. If you're not completely sure, or if you have a few, just try one of them today. Try another one tomorrow. And see how much confidence you will gain when you see that it's not about the makeup. It's not about the shoes. It's not about the labels. It's not about your intellect. When you are really in a happy place and you are loving yourself, it don't matter what you look like. It don't matter if all your teeth are gone. People will love you because they love that energy and they feel you loving yourself. So that's the challenge. Again, I'm so grateful for everybody that took the challenge. And if you have things to tell me, like people have been posting, they've been inboxing me, telling me like, oh my God, like this shit really worked. And I love that. Not because it makes me right. That's a nice little byproduct, but really because it's changing your outlook and it's making you see that there is a different way to approach life that's so much easier. Like just by being happy, my whole life is changing right before my eyes, and it becomes fun. And I know, like, I get on this soapbox often because I know people think like it's too easy. Just being happy is going to solve my money problems. Yes. If you don't think about money, if that's one of the things that activates you, just ignore that and be happy. That's all you have to do. You don't have to worry about, oh, I'm tired of being single. You don't have to worry about that, because if you loving yourself and you working on yourself, they coming. They are coming. And no matter what your experience has been before, that's going to completely turn around. So that's our reminder. And even though the challenge is done, keep practicing those things. And if you think of something else that could add to it, experiment with it. Try it and see what's going to happen. You would be so surprised. And you have been surprising yourself, and I love that. So continue to surprise yourself. And I will let you know as soon as the universe tells me what our next challenge would be. But until then, if you need anything from me, you can hit me up in my inbox, or send me an email. It's NikkiLynnGordon@gmail.com. It's on my website, which is NikkiLynnGordon.com. Yeah, and I have all kind of fun stuff coming up. So enjoy yourself today. Love on yourself as much as you can. And I'll see you soon. I love you guys. Bye.